Turning our attention now to this, firefighters often show up in crucial and critical moments. Aside from fires, they mostly help out during 911 calls, crashes, overdoses, and other medical emergencies.
And those can take a significant toll on their mental health. In our last half hour, Hanny Yeshivi told us about how Portland's fire department is improving, how it helps the firefighters struggling with mental health issues. Now she tells us what the department has implemented to help its very own.
More than 10 first responders just in the city of Portland have gone out of state to specialized centers for help dealing with mental health. So the chief found ways to help his firefighters closer to home. Their union and city officials approved the creation of a new full-time mental health coordinator for its 220 firefighters to use. That and other resources have seen a lot of success these past few years regarding morale and retainment.
We've decided to move forward, and we've hired a mental health coordinator, and that's Oliver. And he comes to us with experience. He's a licensed professional, and he is solely dedicated just to the firefighters in Portland, and that's his only job.
Where we work on things like anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, substance use disorder, things like that.
Oliver Burdine was hired 2 years ago, and his workload has only increased as more firefighters are recognizing that it's okay to be open to counseling.
Several people have been coming sort of proactively, which is an approach we're trying to take, where people aren't waiting until they're having their worst day ever. They're coming kind of like, I'm not sure if I really need to be here, but I just wanted to kind of like talk and make sure that I'm doing okay. And that's really kind of what we're trying to push is like, let's not wait until it's a problem. Let's try to keep you sort of as healthy and well as we can.
In collaboration with the union, the department has spent more than $300,000 on mental health services in the last 2 years. It may sound like a lot, but it's just 1% of the department's annual budget.
This is something else that we're providing for them as a resource so that they can get through their long career. 25 years is a long time to see these types of emergencies.
You can't train too much for a job that can kill you, true? But if more guys are killing themselves and getting killed, are we really training in the right places?
And it's not only veteran firefighters being helped.
It can consume you, so don't let it.
The department has also implemented mental health and resiliency training for new firefighters.
It's fixable at any point in time, okay? 30 years later, it's fixable. I'm standing here teaching this. Okay.
Taught by Deputy Chief Kevin McGuire, who also went to the Center of Excellence in Maryland himself.
It doesn't have this stigma to it like you're weak or that you're failing just because something's bothering you. And I really hope that's what we instill in these new guys so that as this continues on, that's just the new way we do things.
A new way, says Chief Gautreau, that's vital because the department can't afford to lose more good men and women.
But if we don't take care of them, we might as well be out of business.
I know for me, admitting that I needed help meant, I feared that I wouldn't be able to continue in this job. I feared that I would lose part of my identity.
Nick Jewett is back full-time with the department and was even promoted to lieutenant. He's now mentoring others who are struggling and leading by example by continuing to get help from Oliver.
And I think that's been some of the things I want to do is to help those who need, someone to talk to. And I've gotten feedback from guys who've gone to Oliver. I think they're feeling that door's open, at least with me, that they can say, hey, what do you think about this? I'm going to see Oliver. He wants to try this with me.
There really needs to be a sense of trust built for the first responders to come to a position like this, and so that's why it's slowly building.
And he's really the last piece of this comprehensive program that we've put together. We're like one of a handful of fire departments in the country that has their own dedicated mental health person. In my heart, I know we're doing the right thing. I know we are. So I'm just so proud that we're kind of leading the charge here.
For Nick, getting the counseling he needed has helped him not only deal with the day-to-day stress of being a firefighter, it has given back to him the same excitement for the job he had when he was a kid.
I love this job. I mean, there's something about it that I truly love doing. Like, I do like helping people. I do like going medical calls. I love going to, a fire and making a stop before it ruins a home. and I'm passionate about it. And I think I came to the realization that it's about building resiliency. It's about having the right coping mechanisms.
According to the Firefighter Behavioral Health Alliance, more firefighters die from suicide each year than in the line of duty. So another big goal is, of course, to avoid suicidal ideation. Chief Gautreaux says he's had other fire chiefs in Maine showing interest in mimicking their program. He says the fact that those conversations have started is a huge step in the right direction, and that it all comes down to money and support. Hannah Yashivi, News Center, Maine.
What an important story, given all of the factors at play, right? The fire service needing to retain people, the amount of trauma they see on a daily basis, and that they're doing something to fix it, or at least try to address it. That's important stuff.